This week, we've been learning about Newton's laws of motion. The first law of motion is called inertia. So what is inertia? Well, it means that an object at rest will stay at rest unless an outside force acts upon it. And an object in motion will stay in motion unless an outside force acts upon it. So what would this look like? Spider-Man, why aren't you going? Oh, that's right. I know why. Because you are at rest, and you will stay at rest until some other force comes along and moves you. Well, Spider-Man, I can be your force. Let's go. Woo! Oh no! Spider-Man hit his head on the wall. I didn't mean to do that, Spider-Man. I stopped the motorcycle with the wall. Why did you hit your head? You see, boys and girls, the reason why I hit the wall was because my body was in motion. When Mrs. Ryder drove the motorcycle right into the wall, the motorcycle stopped, but my body was still going. So then I hit the wall. Ay, caramba, what a headache I have now.
Arr, since you are the Barboursville Pirates, you might be wondering the piratey way of inertia. Well, let me show you. Arr. So you might have a scallywag that needs to walk the plank, and they won't go. You might have to apply a force upon them in order for them to move on to the waters.
Unless you do, you'll walk the plank. The choice is up to you. The choice is up to you. Yo-ho, yo-ho.
Newton's second law states that force will cause a change in the motion of an object. That change of motion will depend upon the amount of force and the mass of an object. There's a formula that we use for this, and that is F equals ma. Force equals mass times acceleration. According to Newton's second law, if I just use a little bit of force on little mass, I will have a small range of motion. Take my Thor hammer, and I'll just gently knock it down. So, if I was to apply more force to the same amount of mass, then my change in motion is going to be greater.
Arr, Newton's second law also applies to all ye pirates out there. That scallywag you are pushing off the plank, well, the more grub that scallywag took, the more force you're going to have to apply to his mass.
The world's most famous crew.
Clickety-clackety-clickety-click across disaster, Captain.
Newton's third law states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. An example would be a rocket being launched. If you notice the bottom of the rocket, when it's on the launch pad, fills up with all types of fire from the hot gases. The pressure of those gases pushing against the launch pad is then reacted from the launch pad, is pushing the same pressure back up, lifting the rocket up into the air. Newton's third law says that when I let go of this balloon, the air that's coming out of the balloon, the action of that, is causing a reaction of the balloon racing down the stream.
Guess what, me hearties? Newton's third law also applies to the pirates. You know that scallywag that was pushed off the plank? Well, the action of him stealing from me beauty is the reason why he had a reaction of going to the crocodile waters.
You'll find adventure and sport, but live every minute for all that is in it. The life of a pirate is short.